Welcome, welcome, welcome. All our viewers from wherever you are welcome. My name is David. I'm here with two business entrepreneurs, Dorothy and Dorothy. Interesting. We are sorry we've had some technical problems and we've over delayed for this occasion, but nevertheless, we are here. So we'll try to make it as short and brief as possible. Um, I'll let Dorothy N go ahead and introduce herself. Then we'll have Dorothy M, and then we'll move on from there.
Hi everybody, how are you doing? We are so sorry. It was supposed to be at 2 p.m. Pacific time, but unfortunately we had some technical issues. Good enough, we had a cybersecurity guy in place, so he fixed it for us. Anyways, my name is Dorothy, and I'm a digital business coach, a mom, and a proud business owner. Yeah, that's it about me.
Thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy M, please.
I'm so grateful to be here. I am Dorothy. I am a healthcare professional. I put people to sleep. And at the same time, I am a digital business owner, and I have been blessed so much by this business. And therefore, we are out here to talk about how this business has helped us.
Thank you, Dorothy. Very beautiful words. Um, my name is David Kibalama. I'm a consultant in cybersecurity. I'm a digital business entrepreneur. I am proud to say that I inspire and help people generate multiple sources of income, leveraging digital systems and technologies. So basically, if you're thinking of becoming an entrepreneur and you want to do business, um, I move you into an approach that will integrate technologies to leverage from the technologies we have so that you can succeed. Um, Dorothy N, I would like you to take our people into what has joined us here today. Why are we here? And what is this all about? Why are we here today?
Okay. All right. So the reason why we are here today, we're going to introducing a very amazing business forum, and it's going to be called Digital Business Forum. And in this digital business forum, we are going to share a lot of ideas, a lot of opportunities for those who are there and you are really working tirelessly. You don't have time for your family. This is the right time, and this show, it will be helping you. Like, we will bring people, um bring people sharing their stories on how they became they become their own boss with just in the comfort of their home with just a laptop and a phone. So I will give a little bit of my background, just the reason as to why we are bringing this forum to everybody who is there, who is watching us right now. It's because I myself, a little bit about me. I'm Dorothy Nakalema, and originally from Uganda. Currently, I live in the USA, California, and I'm a mom. And I came here in the US. I was by myself, was but pregnant, and everybody, like, when you are in these countries, mostly the diaspora, these first world countries, when you come in, that's when the reality kicks in. So for me, I did everything. I could say, like, any immigrant. I'm an immigrant, right? So, like any immigrant, when I came, it's where when you're coming in the States or anywhere, even if it's UK, as long as this you left your beautiful country to look for the greener pastures. We all left our beautiful countries just to look for those greener pastures. And guess what? When we come here, this is where the reality kicks in. When you are there by yourself. And for me, when I came, like any other immigrant, I started with the caregiving. And I'm like, this is not me. Like at my age, I just go sit, take care of an elderly person. This person is in the retirement, but to be honest, the money they are paying me per hour, I don't think I could even hire a caregiver at my retirement. So I'm like, no, 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 no. I was a business person back home, so I'm a go-getter. I'm like, this is not me. So I did I think I did like caregiving to about 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. And my background, I'm a nurse back home, but still, my nursing, I practiced it for like about 2 months. You know why? I thought like we have this traditional knowledge whereby when we go to like when I was growing up, I knew that go to school, study, get a degree, get a diploma, whatever you went to study, and then go to that corporate world. That's it. That's what I thought in the beginning. That's why I went to the nursing at my home country. Unfortunately, I just practiced it for about 2 months. Why? Because I did what I expected. It's not what I found. I'm like, I need to go further this. So I decided to do other certificates there and there. So even back home, I was doing almost 2 jobs, right? So, and then when I came here, back in America now, I started with the caregiving 2 months, and I'm like, oh, this is not me. I went DoorDash, I went Uber, and I'm like, oh, back home, I did a nursing. I challenged the Board of California, and guess what? They were like, oh, my country, like credit things. You guys were in there. The healthy side, when you're from the other country and you want to challenge the board of, like here in California, you just challenge the board of California of nursing, right? And unfortunately, it wasn't good for me because they were still telling me because of the credits back home, I will have to go back. And I'm like, I'm by myself with a kid. I cannot afford these bills. I'm an immigrant who is not even yet granted, so they cannot even give me that student loan. So things were tough for me, and I'm like, what can I do? Here is my business partner now. Sorry.
I have just seen somebody joining you.
That is my workmate.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
So the reason why I explain all of this, it's because I want to show you why we are bringing this platform for everybody who is watching us out there. It's because, as I mentioned, I did caregiving. I went to the challenge the Board of California. I wasn't successful there. I couldn't go back. I couldn't pay that tuition for myself without a student loan. So I did Uber, and back home I did safety and healthy environment officer still. So I went. Fortunately, though, I just need the experience, so I was good at it. I got a job, but still, it wasn't enough for me. I started the AML, that is anti-money laundering. So I was juggling there and there. So I was doing 2 jobs, the AML and their safety officer. So I was doing 2 jobs, but still, weekends and holidays, I could go drive Uber. And guess what, guys? It wasn't still enough for me because here it's super expensive for me. And I'm like, how am I gonna, please wait, sorry. And I'm like, how am I gonna make it? Am I going to be, my life, is it going to be like this? Like go to work, pay the bills, go to work, pay the bills, develop healthy conditions? I'm like, no. Like medical conditions? I'm like, no, I have to look for something because my life was totally tough to an extent that I had even to go back to my home country. I'm like, me to die here with healthy conditions, like medical conditions, I'd rather go back. I be poor with no healthy conditions, like no healthy medical conditions. So, right. And that's when I started to cite something I can do, online, because I realized most of the successful people here on the planet, like even if back home, most successful people, they are business owners or they are working online. Even if doctors, like my country, Uganda, I see doctors, they have their own clinics. However much they have the big hospital, they go every morning, they're 9 to 5, but still they have something they're owning themselves. So I'm like, okay, I need to get something I can do. So that's when I decided to website, something I can do online, and this is the digital business. And this is what we have come. We are going to be having a show like every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, wherever you are watching us. Just not that date, like not the date, not the day, and not the time. Okay, so we will be coming here, share with you, and like we will share a lot of ideas on how I became a business owner, how I became my own boss with other people and my partners here, the Dorothy M and the David. We will be sharing and we will be bringing a lot of people who have been successful in this digital business. And then you can see and you try it out. If it's something for you, you will see. I know people that have been here in America for more than even, let me say, for more than even 15 years, 20 years. They're still working 9 to 5. They cannot even go back to their home countries. But guess what? I, Dorothy, from 2019 to date, I'm by my own boss within just a couple of like 4 years in the States. And some people, they might say that it's impossible. It's impossible when you do not do it, when you don't do the research. But this is one of the reasons why we are bringing out this platform. Mainly is to give you that you can make it. You can be your own boss within 19 months, like the way I was, because I started my business in 2022 July, and today I'm a boss free. So that's a little bit, and that's why we are here, and we're going to be here every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Thank you very much, Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy M, what's your why? Why did you join this business? Why did you go digital? And what's your story?
Thank you so much, David. So my story is this. I just want to tell people that I have a doctorate. I have a doctorate and I am doing this business. Okay, so it's legitimate. And the reason why I'm doing this business is because I needed time with my family. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been a nurse for more than 10 years, 12 years. So I was a nurse and then I went back to school to do a doctorate because I was tired of working too many jobs. But even with my doctorate, I'm still working, too many hours. So, calls now because, you have to cover the OR, you have to do more work, you have more responsibility, more money, more responsibility. Right. So, and then there's one day when I was like, I'm still not comfortable. There's something that I'm missing. I'm still working long hours. I'm still getting home so late. Like, what can I do to have, more time, to make money, to make extra money and still have more time to spend with my children, to spend with my family.
Right.
Because even the reason why I went back to increase my education is because I thought I'll get a job and not work as much. But at the same time, it's the same job that is, it didn't change. My situation did not change. So that's why I decided, hey, I need a change. So, right. and the change that I found was the change that I truly needed. All right. It was just an ad on Facebook where I saw an ad. And that ad was for Dorothy Nakalema. And she introduced me to the business and, I checked it out, did my due diligence. I was like, this is a legitimate business, a business that can really make you have generational wealth. For me, I was like, I have a doctorate, but if I die today, I cannot transfer my doctorate to my kids, meaning they will be poor. They will, they'll not be able to live. Okay.
Right.
But this business is a business that you will be able to live. You work hard at the beginning, but at the end, you can leave all that money to your children, to your family. So fantastic. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to leave something for their children? So that was why. Okay.
Right.
That was my way. And that's why so now I reduced my hours. I don't work as much. And therefore I have more time with my kids. I'm able to drop my kids to school, pick them up, just me and my husband. It has been amazing. This business has been a transforming business, I would say, so people need to come on Sunday and they should hear all these stories. We're going to bring them. and let them just make their decision. If you want to change your life, if you want more time with your family, more time to travel, more time for even yourself, take care of yourself, your health, then this is the business for you.
Thank you very much, Dorothy. I think it's only fair enough that I say something about why, and maybe one or two people might get inspired or might learn something that they might take advantage of or go with. I have a background in information technology. Been doing this for at least 25 years. But during my initial years in technology, I did the basic IT. Okay, was out on myself for very many years, straight out of school. So I've been an entrepreneur, but in technology, in IT. So fast forward, when I came to the US, again, I knew that I'm going to leverage off of my knowledge in technology to try and make a living. I came to the Silicon Valley. This is the IT hub. And of course, it happened for me. I set up my company in cybersecurity consulting in 2020 and went out on my own again. Somewhere in between, I met Dorothy N. Dorothy N had issues with her technology. She had entered digital business, and she had to put together a system. She struggled a bit, and a friend of hers actually knew me and said, hey, you know what? I think I know somebody that can really help. That's how I came in and saw what she was doing. She had no time to take care of technology and take care of business. She was juggling so many jobs. So I came in and tried to help best I could. A couple of months later, not even, maybe months, maybe 2-3 months, I was seeing things happening. She was making money. So I was like, what is really going on here? I come every day, I help you with your technology, but what is really happening here? Because I can see the cream. I see money. Where are all these paychecks coming from? And then she introduced me to this digital business, and it's a wonderful compensation plan. Initially, I was very skeptical. I want to be honest with you. I've heard a lot about digital businesses, crypto. I mean, there's so much out there. And I was like, not for me, I think I do best with my technology. It went on for a while until one time she just mentioned something that caught my my attention. She was like, I was seeing the money coming in, but I wasn't moving. And then she told, but if you don't want to do this thing, can't your wife do it? She asked me, can't your wife do it? I was like, wait a minute. If I can't do it, I do have support system. I do have people that can actually do it. So I said, okay. Actually, because of that, I'm considering this thing because I'm not going to, because I don't see myself I'm running a business already in the US and it's hectic to be everywhere. And then to come into this business, I was like, where will I get the time? And then when she mentioned that, I was like, I have an extra pair of hands. Well, I think we can do this. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this because let me talk to Ferry. Ferry is my partner, and once in a while you'll be seeing her here. So I said, maybe I can do this thing with Ferry. So I talked Ferry into it, and we started. But here is the catch. The benefits for doing the digital business that Dorothy N introduced me to were so amazing that it had a business side, a system side, and a marketing side. And in my consulting, in my cybersecurity consulting, I saw so many gaps that the system that was coming with this digital business was bridging. Yeah, because she was doing I was doing her technology. So it means that once in a while I was into her training because they provide such a wonderful video training. So wherever things would get a little hazy, I would look into that training, and it was so clear. Things were clear cut in those trainings. I was like, this thing is amazing. For what it's worth, I love its training. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take on this business, not just because of the cream and the benefits they are, but I see a training, I see something that I can go with in life. I'm an entrepreneur, and this is something. So I signed on and started working the business. I don't know how I can explain something you haven't seen or something that hasn't been exhibited to you. But maybe Dorothy has better words for how things work in this system. But this is all I can say. It has opened an avenue for me to actually have an extra stream of income. I've met people that I would never have met. I've connected to so many people in business that I would never have met. And these guys are all over the place. I have people that I've partnered with in Bangladesh. Okay. I've people in Pakistani, very brilliant minds, I can assure you, in Pakistani. These guys are tech savvy, very brilliant minds. But I got them through, through the system as we're trying out the back end of all these things. We were connecting to so many people, very brilliant guys. I've ended up actually increasing my streams of income, not because I had these ideas, but one thing led to another. When I started the digital business that Dorothy introduced to me, as we're working it, I was connecting to so many other people, and now I've added another stream of income in less than a year. I'm like, this is wonderful. And why am I saying it's wonderful? It's because we are leveraging off of technology. My role here is to talk about how technology can work for you. We can do business, but I'm telling you, there's no better time to do business than now. Why? Because of the technological advancements in artificial intelligence and social media. These things are not just to take pictures and smile and enjoy life. If you're smart enough, you can earn a living from these technologies. So you don't have to work so hard. Probably this is what people call working smart. You know what I mean? Because technology works for you. You make technology work for you. So for me, my why I joined and why I do this is because it has increased on my streams of income, one, but two, the lessons that I'm learning from business perspective are so many. I'm learning a lot. The system will teach you things to do with managing your finances, managing advertising and promotions, social media marketing, and all this is video training. Just turn on the video, listen and learn, and click. Okay, do this, do that, get it done. Boom, a system is running. So these are all the benefits that I'm saying that people can enjoy doing business and work the technology and earn thousands of US dollars. This there is something that I stumbled over recently, a couple of days ago. To be honest, my father sent me this. I think it was a video, and it was talking about a father and a son, and a secret that the father promised to tell a son. He said, when you grow up, when you turn 12, I'll tell you the secret. He said, when he turned 12, he said, but Dad, you promised to tell me when I turned 12. You promised to tell me something. He said, yes. I was telling you about the story of the cow and the milk. He said, the cow doesn't give milk. And the boy was like, what do you mean the cow doesn't give milk? Everybody knows the cow to give milk, right? He was like, the cow doesn't give milk. That's the secret. And the boy was so puzzled. He couldn't make sense of what the father was saying. But he had to go further on and explain to him. It's like the cow doesn't give milk and it has never given milk. Everybody that has taken milk from the cow has had to work it. Okay? Meaning, you wake up in the morning, you feed it, okay? You pick a stool from somewhere, you go sit down with your bucket and start milking it. You have to milk the cow so you can enjoy the milk. The cow has never given anybody any milk. Everybody that has gotten milk from the cow has had to work it. They've had to invest. They've had to put in some work. Okay? They've had to put in some work. So if you bring it helped me to see things, to put it in perspective. I was like, this sounds like business to me. Okay? Here is a wonderful opportunity to do a business with all these digital technologies involved. It means where the hard work of sitting down and milking the cow is involved, digital business works in the background for you. Things are working for you. And all you have to do, actually, this defies what my if there is digital advancements in business, it means my cow is giving. You know, I work it a little, and then it gives because there's a system that milks, and then I can find the milk. So this is the better time than before than ever to do business, and there's no better way to put it to go digital. So my words are embrace technology, embrace the digital era, and be firm and venture. So Dorothy, I think the mic is back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, David, for that inspiration. I really, to the fact that your dad gave you that story, it was really inspiring. So now, anyway, I hope now for those who are just joining us, you can just tell us in the comment section where you're watching us from, and thank you for joining us. So the other thing is, Dorothy, do you have something to say? Do you have something to add in?
I can say, I just want to tell our people again, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. All right. You end up becoming your own boss. You end up deciding when you want to work and when you don't want to work. All right. And then this is the system. You're going to be included in a system that is already proven to work, automated. You don't have to do the heavy lifting has been done for you. You don't have to do the heavy lifting. All you have is to come in, do a little bit of training that is video based at your own pace. And then you have a mentor, a coach, you have the training, the tools, automated system. What are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? That's all I can say.
All right, thank you very much, Dorothy. I really appreciate it. Let's have some comment here. We have Flavia watching from Belgium. Oh wow,
Yeah, welcome,
that's so
welcome.
nice. And there is Isla watching. Okay, thank you, Isla and Flavia and everybody who is watching us right now. Thank you very much. So actually, to add on what my partners went through, it's like, you know, this business, you are becoming your own boss, right? We will be having, as I mentioned, every Sunday 2 p.m. Pacific time, that is 5 p.m. Eastern time, right? So we will be sharing stories. We will give you the guidance here. If you're looking for something you can do, I know some of you, you're skeptical. You've ever done Amazon, Shopify. You've done a lot of things and you are unsuccessful. Do you know why? Some people are successful in that business and you're not successful. The problem is not that the business is working. The problem is you. So in our business, we will give you all the instructions, as David explained earlier, that any successful business, you have to be with the three components down. That is the service side. So I could say the system side first. So the system side, which is going to take care of your business 24/7, even if you are not available, even if you are busy with your kids, even if you're having fun as a family, like, even if, for example, for those who are still doing their jobs, even if you're busy at your job, you can still have what we call a side hustle. Even if you're a lawyer, even if you're an engineer, even if you're a doctor, like Dr. Dorothy here, like engineer David here, you know why they're having a side hustle or a digital business for themselves? It's because they realized their choice, or David's choice of being a cybersecurity, it might not be the choice of his kids. You get the point? So, but when you build something, what we call a generational wealth, like generational wealth, whereby even if you're not there, even if you're there, your kids won't suffer. Like your kids won't struggle financially because you build something for them, So if you are still doing a 9-to-5 job, 2 to 3 jobs, by the way, for you to achieve all your goals, it's not all about your, let me say, it's not all about you adding up on more jobs you're doing. If you're doing one job, so now you should get a second one. It's not all about that. It's your strategy, how you are going to reach your goals. So if to reach your goals to add more jobs, that is a failure to me. Why? Because I'm going to that when I'm done. For example, before I was doing the safety and environmental from 6:30 to 2:30, and then I go to my second job, the AML, from 3 to 10 p.m. And guess what? I had 2 jobs, but still it wasn't enough for me. Do you know why? I was not building a passive income. I was building an active income whereby my paycheck, I will go pay my bills, utilities, my phone, the tuition, the daycare fees for my kid. It was an active income. It wasn't passive. Yet I'm building for the person I was working for. I don't care if you're working for a company or your boss or a restaurant, whatever it is, you are building a passive income for that person. You are not building it for yourself. That's why you are like, oh, I came from my country to look for greener pastures, but I'm working like hell. Yes, you will work like hell till you die. The last day dying while working, like you are on bed, you're on bedridden, but you know what you're thinking about? You're thinking about mortgage, right? You're not even thinking about your life. Imagine you came to look for greener pastures, but you're bedridden, thinking of your mortgage. And what kind of life is that? That's why I had made up my decision, like, let me go die poor with everything, like no healthy conditions. It's because of that. And the reason as to why we cannot even go back, mostly, why I'm focused a lot on immigrants? Because we are working tirelessly. By the end, let me say my generation, trust me, some of us, we're not going to make 80 years. Do you know why? We are working hard. We are working tirelessly. By the time we get to know that, maybe by the time of our, that we can even reach our retirement, the bodies, they will reach our retirement before our age. You get the point?
Yeah.
Like your age, your body is tired, but you're still young. You are 45 years, you're 50 years, you're looking at somebody who's like 80 years, 70 years, and on top of that, you're on this frozen food. It's not organic as back home. Tell me, at the end of the day, you have been here 20 years, 30 years, and you are going back to your home country in that white box. I'm not going to mention it. And guess what? They are doing donation even to take your dead body back home. That's painful. So that's painful. So that's why I'm very even excited. We're going to celebrate with you. You know the reason? I even have a cake here just for our show. You see this cake? Is for us to cut today, and whoever is live, if you're in San Francisco, California, come for your cake, okay?
Yeah.
come for your cake. You know why? I'm just excited because I know this show is going to like transform a lot and a lot of lives. The way it transformed my life. Hey, business partner, can you sit there? Just a second. Sorry, this is my business partner. Imagine, some of us, we cannot be out with our business partner. You know, this is a business partner of mine. So if I need something, it's with me here. So, Fabio, can you please go? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, he's excited.
Okay.
He's excited because
Yeah,
the
he's
forum will
excited
be
because
fire.
you know why we are even cutting a cake today? It's because
Yes.
this show is going to change a lot of lives.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
talking out of experience. Do you know what it means by within 19 months I'm a CEO by my own boss I'm by my own boss
Amazing.
in this and you know, some of us we cannot even say, if somebody say I can do 6 figures a month, 5 figures a month, some of people they say impossible. Do you know why it is impossible? Mindset. So if your mindset still think that 5 figures a month it's too much, if I'm to show you, I can, me every day is a paid day for me. Why? It's because I'm my own boss. Anybody who is owning any boss, you every day it's a payday for you. Do you know why it's a payday for you? Because let me give an example of a restaurant, right? If somebody's owning a restaurant, whoever comes in to pay, right, to buy food, that is a pay, right? That's a day pay for that person. So that means every day it's a day pay for that person. Not like others, like for the 9 to 5 job, whereby you will have to wait for that paycheck maybe every 2 weeks or every week, and at the end of it, by the time the check comes, it's already done because you're gonna pay those, you know, the bills. If I'm to tell you my situation before I joined my online business, I was paying bills from 5th of the month to 29th. If I can't get the first week, the first week I was paying my rent. That is in between 1st and 5th. I'm paying my rent and utilities. The second week, my phone bill comes up and my boys' daycare fees. And the third week, I was paying, you know, since I was driving Uber, very depressed, you know, I had a lot on my head. I made a lot of accidents. I was paying some insurances for the accidents I made. So the fourth week, I was paying insurance, and my insurance was high because of the accident. I was making a lot. I was paying about 8,800 per month for my insurance. So almost all of my month, every paycheck comes in, it goes to the bills. I'm like, what did I come to do here? To pay bills? I'm like, no. So if you're in that situation, I know. If you're in that situation, this platform is for you. Don't miss any of our show every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Trust me, you will never be the same. For those who are in our business, big up. And the other thing, where you are watching us from, just go to that page where you are right now. There's a link in the description. Just go and sign up, okay? Sign up with your name and your email address. You will be having live every Tuesday, 5 p.m. and every Wednesday. So trust me, your life is not going to be the same. Just tune in every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dorothy.
You're welcome. We have a lot of comments here. Let me say we have Flavia. I think we've seen it from the Ledger. Thank you very much. We have Ezla watching us. Thank you. And who else? There's Angela.
This is Salome.
Sorry?
Salome Bricky.
Yeah, there is this one. Angela P.
Alice.
Okay, so Dorothy, you can read for Angela comment.
Yes, Angela Ellis.
Yeah, Angela. Hey, watching from New York. Thank you very much, Angela. We have a lot of people watching us. We are sorry, some of you, we're not going to go through it. Solomon, go Dorothy. Yes. By the way, we have two Dorothys here. Have you recognized that? We have the Dorothy Doctor, that is the Dorothy M. And we have the Dorothy N, that is the Dorothy Nakalemen. So, yeah. And boss lady, thank you, Solomon. Yeah. All right. So there's Beatrice. That's a way to go. Of course, that's a way to go. To become your own boss is the only way to go. If you're there and you are not your own boss, trust me, it will be difficult for you to make it. And at the end of the day, you will be among these ones who will donate and is it vandalizing? For you to take your body back home. So
fundraising,
don't wait for that for that bad situation, and build a passive income for yourself. Like even if you're not there, one time, your kids, they will still benefit from what you left. You know, it's not that it's some of people, they are already saying that, okay, I have to pay. Yes, you have to pay, because when you went to school and go for that doctorate and go for that lawyer and go for engineer, I don't think you were not paying your fees. That's your fees for you to be in that position. So to become your own boss, there's a fee of $149. Just go to the link to a link in the description. When you go there, you're gonna find it. Go there, sign up your name and your email address. There's a 20 minutes video. It will explaining it. If you have any questions, just gather all your questions on Sunday, 2 p.m. Bring your question here. We will be able to answer each and everything.
All right. So, Dorothy, I saw a cake, and I'm excited to see a nice cut.
There's a cake here. You know, this is our first show, and I don't know what they're gonna say. Let me see. You know, I have a business partner loves a cake like nothing. So now, what is this cake for? What is it for?
Mama.
It's a business birthday. It's a business birthday.
Yes, we have a business
partner. We are going to cut this cake together for our show. Why? Because I know it's gonna change a lot. And a lot, you know, I came to share this opportunity like it's a year ago, and I believe if I'm to share my pictures before and now, you can really tell, but that will be next time, not today. So who is ready with us to cut the cake?
Yeah. Somebody get a knife.
Business partner.
My business partner, get a cake, Fabio. Who is counting for us? Can you count?
Count, business partner.
You're gonna count and cut a cake with us, okay? Let's go. 1, 2.
Happy birthday to the business.
Happy birthday to the business.
Prosperity, yes.
Yay! Okay, thank you, my business partner, to join me. So whoever is in San Francisco, California, just drop your location in the comment section. Whenever you're watching us, that person will gonna bring your cake. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Just drop drop where you are.
You're gonna airdrop.
Yes.
Airdrop a cake.
There's mailing.
Oh, you can mail some.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just to add a cherry on top of what has been said here. In this space, you're going to be seeing change of faces. There's some faces that are going to be constant. We are going to be here with our partners, Dorothy M, Dorothy N. I know Dorothy M to be working with David. So I know, along the way, we'll be seeing David's face. I work with Ferry, and I'm sure we'll be alternating. You know, like I said in my why, as I was doing this, I needed an extra pair of hands, and there was no better person to bring on. I said, okay, you know what, I can work with Ferry. So I started the business, and therefore she will be showing up. We'll be bringing, hosting fellow business entrepreneurs in different spaces, but mainly from the digital business that connected us, to come here and share their stories, their tips for those of you that are interested in joining, just to keep it going. So we thank you all for having joined us, and we are sorry we started late. We weren't as prompt because of some technical issues, but thank God we managed to overcome. Other than that, Dorothy M, do you have any ending words? And Dorothy N, do you have any ending words we can say bye to our guests and viewers?
All right. For me, I would say there's something that we didn't say, that this business, you're going to be helping people to live healthier and at the same time to create generational wealth. All right. So you're really coming in as a person who is just changing lives in multiple ways. All right. You're just not coming here to just, to just help people make money, have more time with families, but also changing their health status. So it's amazing. And then, like the way Dorothy Nakulema said, all you need to do is check out this business and to see if it's business that fits you. The one-time fee for $149 is something that most of us can afford. We use so much money to make our hair, to make our nails, to buy clothes. So, and it's fully refundable if you don't join the business. So just check it out. Give yourself a chance. If an opportunity comes to you, the best thing you can do for yourself is check it out. If you don't like it, well and good. The company will give you back your money, and there you go. And at least when you see it another time, you'll be like, oh, I already know that, I already know that I can do it. But if you don't give yourself a chance, then, you're never going to change your life. Just know that just working for somebody, being a worker will never make you rich. It can make you just survive, but it will never make you rich. You have to have multiple streams of income. You have to have an extra job, an extra stream of income. Working multiple jobs is not the way to go. Like, this is 2024. Like, working multiple jobs is not going to cut it. You're never going to have time for anything else apart from just being at work. And that's not what we want for you. We want to help you make smart money. Now, look at that. Make smart money. Where you make money while you're asleep. Make money while you're traveling. Make money while you have your children. Like Dorothy Nakalema is having a son, because she's able to spend time with her son. You have that time if you're not spending enough time with your children, you need to come to this show, because we have something good for you. We're going to help you create a better life for you and your family. See you next Sunday.
All right.
Okay, all right. So.
All right, guys. That's about it.
Yes.
See you next Sunday, same time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Probably that's 5 Eastern Time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and bye-bye.